Hello everyone. In this particular video I am discussing one of the subject question paper. Second semester BCom students has this particular subject, that is Advanced Financial Accounting. So this was the NEP scheme examination that was conducted in 2022. The question paper is according to NEP scheme. This is a subject where you have both theory also, and the maximum is practical, so you will have sums. So the maximum marks was for 60 marks. So three sections you had. In that, the first section is where you would have given 8 questions. Out of 8 questions you are supposed to answer any 6 question. So each question carried 2 marks. So here you had again two sums. The one is you were supposed to find out the insurance claim, and one more you have to find out the sales. So they had given cost of goods sold as well as a gross profit ratio. Using this you have to find out the sales. So this was the 8 question that was asked in section A. You can just take the screenshot of this particular screen and practice it. The second was section B. Again in section B they had given 5 questions. Out of this 5 questions, okay, you are supposed to answer any of the 3 questions. All 5 questions were practical questions only. In that 3 questions you are supposed to answer, and each question carried 4 mark. So in that first, you can see in the first question they have asked you to calculate the insurance claim. You can take the screenshot. Next, you were supposed to find out the royalty. You have to prepare a royalty table and find out the amount of royalty. So that was the second question. The third question is they had given the amount and due dates. Based upon these two information, you were supposed to calculate the average due date. This was the next question. The next section B question was for departmental accounting. So they had given the details of 2 departments and certain amounts and particular columns. Based upon this particular information, you were supposed to prepare a departmental profit and loss account, and you have to calculate the net profit that was earned by the each department. You can take the screenshot of the question and you can practice it. The next was they had given the details about purchases, sales, closing stock and other details, and you were supposed to calculate the opening stock. So it was one of the easiest question they had asked. Okay, so this was the section B question. So total 5 questions they would have given, out of which 3 questions you are supposed to answer. Coming on to section C. Section C, again they had asked 5 questions. In that first question I am displaying, it was based upon what do you say, you have to prepare, one is the trading P&L account, the second one was balance sheet. So whatever the information they had given, you have to take all the information and prepare trading and P&L account as well as the balance sheet. So this was the first section C question. The second section C question, where actually they had given the details about the stock, about the purchases, and about again additional information. Based upon this particular information, you have to find out that this particular whatever the account, that is Kusuma Traders, it was attacked by fire. Okay, so you have to find out, you have to prepare a statement to find out the actual loss of stock due to that fire accident. What was the amount of stock that was destroyed? That is what you were supposed to find out. Coming on to the 9th question, again in the 9th question they had given the details. This was from the royalty chapter. They had given us some with some additional details, and they had given the year and production of that particular company, from which you were supposed to calculate the minimum rent, the royalties, and you had to prepare 3 accounts, that is minimum rent account, the royalties account as well as landlord account. The 10th question again in the section C was for departmental accounting. So they had given the details of 2 department. You can take the screenshot of this, and they had given the additional information also. Using this additional information and that account whatever they had given, you were supposed to prepare the departmental account, departmental trading and P&L account. This was for 12 marks. Next you had, again you had to find out the average due date. You have to calculate. You had to calculate the amount of interest that Kusuma had to pay. So they had given the company details and the customer detail. So they have given the sale purchases details and the amount. Based upon this, you have to find out the amount of interest the one customer had to pay, and using average due date method. This was one of the section C question. So this was the question paper of advanced financial accounting.